This is a revised version of a commentary I made back in late 2020. I never uploaded it onto YouTube because back then, James's MCN, Screenwave Media, would claim and block any videos that would use the AVGN video footage. I also want to talk about my own experiences with the game back in 2006. A bit of a spoiler, you would never guess how I first found and played the game. I'll talk about it after commenting on James's video.
The original Ninja Turtles is one of the most annoying games I've ever played. You first play it and think, well, this can't be too bad. The control's decent, it's fun killing things, the sound effects are cool.
What about the music though?
I'm trying to compare it to the sequels, which are far superior. Two-player, arcade action.
So they are quote far superior because they are more like what you wanted in a TMNT game.
Garbage. And you may be like, you know, come on, it's the first of its kind, be easy on it. But no, it sucks. It sucks ass from a straw. And you want to know why? Well, where do I begin? That beeping sound when you're low on energy, I mean, that's so annoying.
I don't see what is so annoying about that. It goes away after 3 seconds or so. At least it's not like other games where the noise stays there until you recover your health or lose a life.
Now look at that. Now, how the hell am I supposed to get up there?
Maybe by changing turtles. I mean, even if you only have Mike and Raph, you can still hit them. It's just not as easy.
That's impossible. And who is that guy with the chainsaw anyway? Remember him from Ninja Turtles? I sure don't.
Yeah, I grew up with the 2003 cartoon, but even then, I didn't really care much about the enemies of this game. They made sense to me in the context that the TMNT universe has mutant characters besides the turtles themselves.
The only way I can get up there is with Donatello, the turtle with the longest weapon. Come on, get over here, you fucknut.
Come on, you little fuck nugget.
Alright. Okay, all of that just for a pizza? Pizza shit.
Sorry, but that's the dumbest complaint I have heard. You're complaining about something you could already see before you got there. Also, I think his swearing jokes are pretty uninspired. He could have said piece of shit pizza, but anywho.
Okay, here's a trick I think everybody knows.
I actually didn't know about this cheap trick. Not that I needed it anyway.
You just keep hitting him with your bow. Now what's really weird is the timing. I mean, you have to hit him when he's sort of ducking.
You mean jumping? Of course, that's his jump animation. You know that, right?
So it's obviously a game flaw.
Or his hitbox is different when he's jumping. I'm surprised he didn't make any jokes here with the word damn, by the way. Like saying this damn fucking damn sucks sewer shit or whatever.
What the hell did she ever do for you? Stupid banana raincoat wearing bitch.
She clearly meant that morally,
so you have to swim around.
Also, she wears red in this game.
And there's so many things out there to kill you, and you have a time limit, so naturally, you're rushing to make it through as fast as you can. And all these electric plants hurt you, so you need a lot of patience. But how could you have patience when you're in a fucking hurry? Fuck!
You know you can switch turtles, right?
Level
this isn't like Castlevania 3 where all characters share the same health bar.
Coming at you from everywhere. And you know what I always thought was really weird? Why does the turtle van have the same energy bar as the turtle that you have selected? Like, shouldn't it have its own since it's like a vehicle and not, you know, the turtle? Never mind.
I think that wouldn't work with how each turtle has their own health bar. Making the turtle van have its own bar could be a disadvantage. If you had to search health for the van as well, it would probably make things more tedious and complicated.
So here's a pop quiz. Who are the target audience for this game? Kids. Kids who were fans of Ninja Turtles.
The 87 cartoon, that is.
Put more Ninja Turtle characters in the game, like Baxter Stockman, the Rat King.
None of those characters would fit as a regular enemy. Another reason could be due to memory limitations, and the fact that the game is not just based on the 87 cartoon.
No excuse not to have them there.
The game does have the Technodrome though.
Instead, make way for the missile balloons, flying robot head, those little butterfly things, Mr. Fireman.
Hey, at least they are not out of place characters.
And why don't you hear the Ninja Turtles theme song anywhere in the game? What a piece of shit.
That's probably because Konami didn't have the rights to it yet. When you get a license you don't get everything including the music. You most likely have to pay to use the music too. So maybe Konami played safe by not investing money on the rights to the music just yet.
You know what I hate? The fucking jumps in the sewer. If your accuracy is slightly off, you're going down. So you really gotta take your time and watch what's coming up. Oh, you son of a fuck. And you know what pisses me off?
As if you didn't mention something that pisses you off already. Also, the reason they quote can't swim, even when they just did that in the previous area, is most likely because the current is too strong. Even when I was a kid I figured this out. Just saying.
And look at this shit right here. These spike walls come at you like an Indiana Jones booby trap. And some game designer who's laughing their ass off just decided to put a pizza down there. Okay, well, what's the point? I mean, are you going to be suicidal enough to go and try to get that pizza?
I'm sure there's people that would be stupid enough to go for it. I think you can still save yourself from that trap though.
And speaking of hard to reach pizzas, look at this. Come on. Oh, you fuck rat.
Oh, so you clearly don't know how jumping works in this game. The hint on how it works is, it's not too different from the Mario games, when you need to do jumps on a particular height.
Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh man. Why is this game so hard? It's for kids. Have mercy.
Konami wasn't known for quote having mercy with their games. To me they were always fairly challenging just like Capcom's games. That's just something I accepted. I do think Batman Returns on SNES might be a Konami game that is a bit too difficult though.
Why does this jump have to be so close to the ceiling?
Maybe they are trying to teach you something.
Fuck this game. And you know what pisses me off?
It's the third time he says that. It's getting kinda repetitive. I guess I can't complain much though. After all, he is a pissed off angry Nintendo fanboy.
Now if you get the pizza doesn't come back. Only the bad guys. What a shitload of fuck. I mean, you can't even develop a strategy because the enemies keep changing. It's completely random.
I'm sure they did that to keep both variety and a challenge. You can't keep a challenge when you have something like a respawning healing item.
I can't get over this fucking jump. If only those 2 extra platforms weren't there, it wouldn't be a problem. God. Can I get up? Can I get up? No. God fucking damn it. Get the fuck up there. Get up there. Fuck. Whoa, dudes, this game's like a total bummer. What a joke. Fuck. Well, you can just walk over it?
Yes, I believe you already did that before.
You can just walk over it.
See, this joke is already ruined, because as soon as you notice that he already did that earlier in the video, it ended up spoiling the whole joke. Now, maybe he wasn't the one who was playing on the footage from earlier. Let me explain. James' friend Mike Mathai admitted that James wasn't the only one playing the games on these videos. For a while, Mike would actually help on the making of AVGN on both writing and playing the games themselves, which I find disingenuous, but that's not what I'm focusing here. It's possible that James genuinely didn't know about walking over small gaps because that was Mike playing. That is a mistake that can happen when you let someone else do something for you. Now to be fair, maybe James didn't fully have time to make these videos, hence the reason he asked Mike for help, and there's also the fact that he didn't make these videos for money at the time.
You are scum. Cowabunga. How a fucking piece of dog shit. This game is diarrhea coming out of my dick. This game is as appealing as a fucking ooze-infested, dirty fucking sewer rat shit. I've had more fun playing with dog turds, shredders my ass and splinters my balls. This This game is an inside-out asshole regurgitating putrid anal fecal matter. I'd rather fucking yank all the hairs out of my scrotum. I'd rather drink diarrhea vomited out of a buffalo's anus. It sucking fucks, it fucking sucks, it fucking blows, it's a piece of shit, and I don't like it.
So that's my revised commentary on James Roll's TMNT video from 20 years ago back at the YouTube infancy days. Now I wanna talk about how I found this TMNT game, and what I thought of it. I actually found it around the same time James made his video, but I didn't watch his video until the late 2010s I believe. Back in the late 2000s I didn't watch AVGN. I watched some irate gamer, and a bit of gaming in the Clinton years, but no angry Nintendo nerd. As a matter of fact, the way I found the Cinemassacre channel was not because of the AVGN videos, but rather the James and Mike Monday's video on Super Mario Land back in 2015, since I liked watching videos of others talking about games I know about. I digress. I first found and played TMNT for the NES, but not on a Nintendo Entertainment System, but rather one of those cheap Famiclones you could get for fairly cheap. I had a now legendary Polystation that was just a Famiclone pretending to be the then new and hot PlayStation. In fact, that thing was how I was getting into gaming as a whole. I didn't know what an NES was, despite seeing one, but I had no idea that was the real thing. I didn't know a thing about a Nintendo or copyright either. They didn't bother to teach me that in school. Instead, they and my parents kept telling me that video games were evil, but I didn't listen to all of that buzzing. All I knew was, this Polystation entertainment game console was nice. It was cheap fun, and it had games with some of my favorite characters from TV, despite the thing feeling too cheap at times with plastic buttons that melted just by using them, or the damn thing not working anymore after falling on the floor. Anyways. One day, I was gifted a red cartridge that had 4 games in one, and yes, one of them was TMNT. Although it was called Turtles 4 on the cartridge, and it was the Japanese version, so I couldn't read the hints from Splinter or April at all, because they were in Japanese. I would play the game for an hour, sometimes being completely lost on Area 3. I didn't play for longer than an hour, because the power cables for the console were so cheap they might stop working if I used them for too long. Eventually though, I managed to beat the game despite it all, and I concluded that I enjoyed the game. The Turtles didn't feel out of place either, because I was watching the 2003 show at the time, and that iteration of the Turtles are not that different from the ones in the NES game. I didn't care much about the enemies either, I just never gave that a second thought. I enjoyed the music, I liked the attract mode graphics, and I kept playing the game while watching the cartoon. By the time I was made aware of James's video, I do admit I kinda hated the video for a while, because it basically made the mainstream think badly of anybody who might actually like the game. Eventually though, I was okay with the video. I might not agree with some of the stuff James said, but someone else's opinions don't stop me from enjoying the game.